Hi guys, welcome to howtoimprovemygolf.com. I'm Chris Fletcher.
And I'm Andy Carter, and today we're answering some of your questions from our social media platforms. So recently we've asked you to go on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and obviously here on YouTube to comment below and tell us what tips you would like to see, and you have done. And we're looking at a tip today, well, a comment today from Steve Bright from Instagram. He said, I need a tip on curing flat shoulder playing and stopping the hands being high because of this. Hashtag improve my golf. Love the hashtag. So we had a sneaky look on your profile, Steve, and we don't think you've got very flat shoulders. One thing we're looking at from the down the line video that we can see on your Instagram is that the hands get a little bit too far on the outside of the plane on the way on from the takeaway position. Then you start to get the club very, very steep, as you correctly said on the comment, towards the top of the backswing. So we're going to give you a couple of drills today, or a kind of bit of information that you can take to the range, whereby you can try and keep your hands on plane during the takeaway, hinge correctly, and then get to a better position at the top of the backswing. So then give you a couple of good checkpoints that you can take onto the range. So Fletch, onto the mat, young man.
You want me on the mat, do you? Shall I do a demonstration of Steve's swing?
Yeah, try and have a little look at Steve's swing. Try and have a little demo of Steve's swing.
So we had a cheeky look on Instagram. We're watching you, Steve.
We're watching. We're always watching.
So what Steve did is, very early in the initial part of the swing, he got his hands outside the line, away from his body, and then from here he just had very steep arm rotation, and his shoulder plane was actually,
shoulder plane was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah. It's just the actual height of that left arm at the top.
Exactly. It was just the initial stage, taking the club away and then just picking the arms up very steep.
Of course, then we could just about see the ball flight looking like it was starting to slice off towards the right hand side as well. So it's looking like then it had an impact on an out to in path on the way down.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of things. There's going to be out to in path. There's going to be lack of arm rotation because it's just out here up. You're not in the right position to be able to turn through on the shot. If you do, you're going to hit it way left. So we're going to show you a couple of things to do today, Steve, to get you on plane and on path.
That's it. So first movement from the hands as they come back. I'm going to try and make sure these hands are coming back in a nice straight line, so bring your hands back towards me, Mr. Fletcher, that's it. So we're going to get the club, as you look back in towards me, if you can practice with a mirror, that would be ideal. You're going to make sure that the club head is parallel to the spine angle, so the leading edge here is parallel to the Christian spine angle. The club is also pretty much in line with the hands. Now if you don't have a mirror, a good checkpoint is to really have a look at the shaft angle and make sure that it's pointing parallel to your target line as well. So make sure that's pretty much pointing down the line of your target if you don't have a mirror. So maybe just try and use a bit more of an imagination from there. From this position, the hinge is quite important. Steve looks like it gets a little bit steep, and that's what encourages his left arm to lift up quite high. We're going to make sure we get the correct hinge going up from here up towards all the top of the right forearm, towards the right bicep as well. So now it's encouraging Chris here to rotate a little bit more and just get him into the top of the backswing, where his right arm is going to be covering his left arm is going to be covering his right shoulder. Yeah. But once he finishes that swing, he's going to really stretch him out. Once he finishes that swing, the club path, the shaft of the club again will be pointing parallel to the target line. So there are a couple of checkpoints. If you don't have mirrors, ideally if you do, look at the left arm position covering the right shoulder. This makes the downswing a lot easier. Gets you back on plane. Again, shaft of the club pointing down towards the target line. It would hit through, and guess what? Shaft of the club pointing down the target line. So if you've not got a mirror, you can look at the shaft of the club and then figure out where, if you're on plane or not. So really, even for any golfer with any sort of swing path, it's a fantastic way of just checking if that club is on plane. Oops.
I'll just do a few swings for you now, Steve, so you can just have a look.
So how the master does it.
The master.
That's it.
Here. Down. Through.
And it's a good drill just to even go through that swing in real slow stages and just pop the ball away. But I know sometimes when you bought some range balls for £10, it does feel like a bit of a waste of a golf ball just to hit it 10 yards in front of you. But it is a really good way of just kind of getting the feel of hitting a golf ball at the end of a really good golf swing.
Yeah. So once again, target line, look at my hand position here, Steve, take note of that. With yours you was out here, so I'll just do that again. Hands in correct position, target line, target line, target line, hit the ball, target line, up to the top.
And to the finish. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So Steve, if you can get your backswing a little bit more on plane, or take from the takeaway up to the top of the backswing a little bit more on plane, it will help you with a bit more of an on-plane downswing as well.
Yeah, I think one other thing to try and do with your swing in specific, Steve, is just take your time on the way back. It seems like it was quite hectic, to be honest, and that's maybe why you're getting this out to in path as well. So just take your time going back and accelerate on the way through.
Gradual.
That's the one.
Gradual acceleration. Ooh, like that.
Right guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Steve, if you did, after the practice, let us know, give us some comments how that went. Please make sure to follow our social media guys, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, here on YouTube, our channel. Please subscribe, it's free. So make sure, click that button, click the bell, and you'll get all the latest notifications from our content.
Yes indeed.
Alright guys, take it easy, bye bye.